1, 2, and 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear? Can you hear Queen? All right, let me go on YouTube and check me out and see what I'm doing on here. Make sure my audio is working out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to the channel. Let's see if y'all hear me. Okay. Testing, testing. And 1, 2. Okay, y'all can hear me because y'all can. I don't know how long this gonna go, y'all. I'm in my little recliner, relaxing, and I'm still sleepy, y'all. So I'm still in the bed. Well, I don't move downstairs because I was hungry. Hold on 1 minute, y'all, so I can I'm gonna turn it down on the TV. Just give me a minute, y'all. Mm-hmm. But this will help me, focus. Let me get back in my chair. I'm gonna tell my story, and I'm gonna teach you all how to do storytelling as well. Okay. Last night was beautiful, you all. Very beautiful. I'm gonna put music in the background. Hold on 1 moment on the TV. And I will put my song in the background since it's mine. I learned when listening to music, I talk on a beat or rhythm, and it's just natural. But I noticed that when I do go back and watch some of my replays, I noticed it last night, even at the proposal, when I step off, it's on a beat. So yeah, I watch myself, and it's intrinsic, you all. It's not anything that you can just you know learn overnight. It's in me. Hold on. Let's listen to some of this music, yeah, in the background. Congregation. We're gonna put this in the background. That's all. And I pray that you all can still hear me. 2026 for Queen is the year of reflection for me, y'all. I'll be 60 in July. So, and I'm gonna ramble, but I'm gonna attempt to tie it all in and land my motherfucking plane. Coming to the stage. Coming to the stage, y'all. Queen. Shit. The motherfucking altitude belongs to the huh? I'm on the floor. And I'm full, y'all, so you're gonna hear me cry, laugh, and all the emotions. I'm full. And if you're from Georgia and you hear Big Mama say she full, it's equivalent to my cup running. I gotta get these tears. I gotta get your gift for me, for you. Your gift. My running my tears. Last night was beautiful to witness. A young woman that's 30 and a young man is 63. And we sit down in one room in her glory, in her glory. It was beautiful, y'all, and I'm thankful to have witnessed it. My God, made room for me to witness. Young people, I'm telling you all, they got us. I witnessed that last night. They caught the baton. This couple. I'm not talking about all young people. I'm talking about this couple caught the baton. And they running. They are running their race. They are running their race. I'll be 60. My race is done. It's done. It was beautiful. This black dog is still alive, y'all. Don't listen to the small voices on social media, on YouTube. It's not. I can promise you it's not real life. I witnessed it last night. Brotherly love. I saw it. I witnessed it for my own self. Brotherly love. And it ain't the first time. I go all the way back to when Kevlo was brushing superstition. The beginning, brother, love. These brothers love each other, y'all. Can't nobody I don't care what you say, comes through the computer, through the TVs. I witness it. Henry. I'm full. My cup. Right. Kevlo from Miss Amani. Congratulations from Queen. Congratulations. I think in this video I'm watching now that I made through AI, it's showing your building. You all go to my 11-hour video. That's what I'm playing for my music background. And I see a place that appears to be the structure of Kevlo's location. Can you hear me? The energy. Can you feel it? Come on. I haven't even got started with the show. No. I just want to tell them a story. I just want to tell them a story. How this young couple, Kevlo, Kevin, and Amani, Kevlo stand down on Tarick. I listen to him. You know, let him communicate the way he communicates. He's happy for you. But you know he's OG from from the streets. This is his love language to you. This is his love language. You know you all men, y'all don't like to be emotional and all. You know, I saw it last night, but I also saw men hold up a man arms while he do his work. And if these arms come down because you get tired, you got a brother on one side, and you had other cousins and men in the building standing in the gap for you. The people that was loud was the ones iron sharpen iron that can stand up them arms when they get tired. God will send you a ram in the bush if you believe him. So don't listen to these people. Where was your mom? Where was your dad? Where was your other brother? Where was that? Him in the bush was there, niggas, standing in the gap. Divine proposals, marriage, sacred. There's nothing a human can speak to this unless they experience real love, soulmate ties. And a lot of us haven't experienced that. So we speak from ignorance. We speak from no experience. But when you have found your soulmate, you move like a king. You move like a queen. From the inside out. In your youth. You know what I need. because you could have did anything than to honor this secret. And you know going along for some, not all. It's not the optimum quality of life. It's not the optimum. You can still have a good life. Google the word optimum. It's almost equal to the motherfucking ultimate. That word. The ultimate. Optimum. Look it up. You can still have a good life. Single. But to have an optimum life is meeting your soulmate with, come on with me now, but without papers. Because I'm going to always advocate for that position. Because I've been treated equal to. All right. At the end of my legacy, and for Queen, and this is how I'm tying it all in. This is my optimal. The way I did it. Come on. Come on, women now. Come on with me. TJ is happy for you. Kevlo, in my opinion. You know his communication style. And there was something in this message this morning that even gave me peace. You all will never know. I think it was October of 2025. Me and Draco, I was contemplating ending our relationship. You know, it's 10 years, it's now 10 and a half. 2026. Let's see, no, 2026. I met him in 2014. 2024 is 10, 2025 is 11, 2026. No, I'm sorry, you all. I met him in 2014. 2024 is 10. 2024 is 10, 2025 is 11, 2026 is 12. Wow, I'm on the counting our relationship. So 12, it'll be 12 years. I thought 10. I didn't do my math, y'all. Queen was being queen. And he kept saying, where's all this coming from? So, Kevlo's video last night, I'm going to tie it all in, y'all. Just work with me as I ramble. 2 weeks ago, I asked Draco, what are you? Are you a YN? I don't know what you are, but I'm hearing some really negative things about YNs. Now, you know, I met Draco when he was 27. And if it's 12 years now, 11, 12 is what, 39? I don't know. Let me see, 27. I can only do it by tens now. 27. 10 years, he was 37. That'll be 18 years. And plus 2, 37, 38, 39, 39. I guess you all do the math anyway. And see, I don't forgot what I was trying to get to. He was 27. And so when I hear YN, and I don't know this terminology, but I do know when I met this young man, he was 27. And I this is my first relationship with a young man, and I had always like no, because the risk, you know, it was just too much for me to risk being a registered nurse. I meet him, Draco, and we make it work because we communicate, we talk. COVID came, we made it through COVID. So that's how I know he's my one, second, third mate. And the reason why I say that is because my other soulmates are dead. There is no soulmate that I thought was my soulmate or I knew was my soulmate that is alive and I'm with another man. That's why I say papers are not required for all young committed. Okay, when I go on these tangents, I have to bring myself back to what was I talking about, y'all? 27 years old. We made it through COVID. By this time, if we met in 2014, COVID was in 2026 years. You all do the math. 27 plus 6. See, this thing, I can't get into the numbers, you all. I'm just going to tell you all time frames. I'm not going to try to come up with the age no more. I can't even come up with mine. Anyway, during COVID, 2020, we're not married. We make it through COVID. We're actually stronger through COVID. While actual couples that are married, record number, being isolated. No go rush to the daycare to pick up the kids, drop off the kids. No going to the basketball, taking them to cheerleading, football. None of that. All that business. No working overtime, extra time. None of that. Home 24/7 with your spouse in marriage, and with your spouse in marriage with kids if you have kids. And in 1 year time, record numbers of divorces. While me and Draco grew close. That's why I don't listen to the media and people. And not just because of my life experience, because a life experience is not data that anyone should trust in a scientific and say this is us. But I'm only speaking for the silent majority. And what I'm saying is the majority. People without marriages, without papers, because I knew I was getting ready to turn 60, and I was having these reflections, and marriage is not what I was pushing. We was having a problem at home, and it was communication and it was respect. From my view, we started having this issue, and you all are not going to believe it, but we are from Atlanta, and people from Atlanta will understand because I'm sure there are many fights in the homes about this issue. What rocked our boat was Bonnie Willis and Jeffrey Williams. He introduced him to me as young brother. hmm I didn't know who Young Thug was. I didn't know who Jeffrey Williams was. I didn't even know who Bonnie Willis was. I know T.I., Future, Jermaine Dupri, TLC, Monica, Sierra, Candy them. What's their group name? Y'all know you young people. Candy them and her group. Keith Sweat, the Migos. I'm just telling you my knowledge of Atlanta. It's just those are the people I know. And I know the Migos because of my kids. I have kids. They love Bad and Bougie. I did too. Shit. And Future is, you know, he's a sex appeal to me. Future. I'm from Georgia. T.I. and that country slang. King! Call himself King of the South. You know I'm going to love T.I. Queen. Jermaine Dupri, whatever. You know he's in the music industry. He is stunted in his growth and height. Okay, so Keith Sweat, y'all know that's what I grew up on. Show that. Monica, I love. Sierra grew on me. I'll put it that way. She grew on me when she became a wife and mother. And her separation from Future, I watched her. Georgians, I watched their career, their decision. So, Thug and Ghana, Gucci Man, Iceman, Snowman, I don't know none of these people, y'all. 2 Chainz, I don't know none of these. I don't know that era at all. Big Bang, none of them. I didn't know these people until my Draco started teaching me, because these people are either his, OGs or his peers in the generation, the culture. And man, Young Thugs, Arrest, Fannie Willis is the DA. And I would try to hear his reasoning on his support for Thug. But in his talking, Fannie had to be all kind of bitches. This before we knew, about Nathan Wayne and all this. I'm building up to it. With all kind of bitches and sluts and stuff. He said, cause she dated a DJ, all this stuff he kind of knew, and then he knew. I don't know about all this stuff. And then what's the one that's on YouTube now? The young one with the it'll come to me. It's not Rollo, something like that, but anyway. But the young one. So anyway, hold Okay, I got to bring myself back to where I was going because I went off on a tangent. Let me come back. I didn't know who those guys was. I knew of Lil Wayne. Ain't gonna tell no lie about that. Now I knew about Lil Wayne, about a Millie, blah 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 blah. But I didn't know who Baby was. I didn't know these people came from Katrina and came to Atlanta. You know, Lil Wayne. I didn't even know who Cash Money was. So he would be in here and he played Bling Bling. Man, that's my motherfucking song. That beat, boom, and he was like, oh man, when he said, nigga out of line, like the bitch up. That's my shit. I didn't learn about this about 2022. Bling, bling. And so he started trying to explain the Lil Wayne Baby Thug connection to me. Because I don't know all the players, it was confusing. All I know is if the man did all these crimes, what's wrong with putting him on trial? And why this lady got to be all these bitches? I don't understand. I wasn't being a feminist. I wasn't upholding and finding if she was wrong. But I knew who she replaced. Howard. And he's related to the Howard that plays basketball. I knew him. I knew him as a DA for years and years and years, and nobody questioned his corruption. Okay. So that's all I was just trying to say. Like, why she got to be all this? And then, the Nathan Wade shit come out. They didn't dig this shit up on Howard. Howard had all kind of complaints and charges. Okay, I digress. So when it went to trial and they went after her, finding a relationship. And the more I try to explain my view, he was happy because this man Thug was gonna get off. And she went all that she shouldn't have been karma, all this shit. And I said, well, I just don't believe that. I think it's people who are in high places. What? Looking up dirt on the woman. I said that I can relate to her as a businesswoman, not on her level. Because ain't no shit to find on Queen. But I know how it is when you get promotions or up for a promotion. And at the last minute, they tell you the other candidate won, whatever. That's incorporation. And politicians, if you win your race, the people voted for you. The people voted for you. So, corruption with that kind of pull over the people, that's what Howard used in Atlanta as the DA. Fannie won on merits. We worked through that moment. We thought, we kept saying we'll let it go. But we never let it go. We never let it go. When Nathan Wade was up on them stands and them sisters testifying against Bonnie, I had to swallow all of that. Because I didn't have a partner to talk to about that. I can talk about Bonnie, but he could tell me all about why Thug was unacceptable. So, we weren't getting along. And then when Fannie was pulled in for questioning and they did a camera scan. of the room. Her and the baby were the only blacks in that room. And we were in Georgia, which is 1276 Warnock Crossing. And I'm watching this play out on social media. On the Betty standing her motherfucking ground. And when she's out of office, hopefully she will write a book and tell her story. But it may be a moment before she's out of office. Her and Keisha. Georgia. We're on the map, y'all. And we got something to say. Mm-hmm. We got something to say. Did it done your family gang. And for me, the Dungeon family will be you all, Wu-Tang in New York, yeah. And maybe in California, Dr. Dre and Tupac, Ice Cube, and shit. From, Generation ECE, yeah. So, then the trial is over, Thug comes home. And so our arguments, that's, they're few in between. And I'm like, good, we made it through, it was like a, what you call those things, compromise. Thug got, his probation 10 years, even though I kept saying that's not a win, whatever. Fonnie still in office, but they still went later, with the Trump shit and removed and all that. All of this was a precursor to the Trump shit. Because she had him dead. Right? They weakened her for Trump. I'm done with that. That is what it is. They have Thug. They sacrificed Fannie. And when I say they, I'm talking about the black men of Atlanta, of Georgia. Months later, the phone calls from jail. Thug's phone call. Because he won't get off of Ghana. He won't get off Ghana. These phone calls leak from 2015 to Lil Wayne bus shooting all this shit. And then the man, Pee Wee Roscoe, is a known down low. He down low, but he messed with trains. It's known to the city, but not to the world. Okay? And this is who these are the arms he ran into after he beats a Rico of Pee Wee Roscoe. So I'm firing on all barrels now because you backed me down over Fonnie. And look! So we have this discussion. But I know I got to do my approach differently. I can't be I told you so. I got to see where his mind is. On the stuff issue. And the bringing down of a black woman. When it looks like Thug is in the if you can't see the thug is in the wrong in this, then you ain't no man. You're not no man that I can go my next 30 with, because these are the last 30. So that's it. So it wasn't a thug and funny. It was what you didn't see this guy. You sold him to me even when I had issues. I seen the blue dress and the album cover. It didn't sit well in my soul from Georgia. It didn't sit well. Because at the same time he's wearing this dress, he's saying he a nigga from the wood and his king slime. And he's trying to build up this reputation. I switch him out. Oh, this is my opinion. This is my opinion. Big Nut was a man's man. So, I'm not going to get into all of that. Honestly, this man is involved in men. Why would he want Pee-wee Roscoe? Why would he do that? And now Woody's interview with Big Banks, the closing argument. He made that argument. He said, look how, he said, Douglas said him and Ghana brothers. They were together every day. But then look how he tried to turn the industry against Ghana's brothers. And look who he ran to be his head man on YouTube, on social media. Pee-wee Longway. No, I'm sorry. No. Correction, not Pee-wee Longway. Pee-wee Roscoe. Pee-wee Roscoe. Woody said those phone calls was about Pee-wee Roscoe and his involvement in Lil Wayne's tour bus shooting. He took accountability for that shooting at the tour bus. 2014, 2015, years ago, that's where I'm trying to get to. Pee-wee Roscoe was a part of Thug's life during that crime. That's who he was talking about in the interrogation on the video. And you're going to tell me 2025, this is who arms you run into after you beat a Rico to be your spokesman. Woody said, look at that longevity of that relationship, that amount of trust, that amount of loyalty Thug has for Pee-wee Roscoe. You want to tell me? And he left it in the air, but this queen speaking. Pee-wee Roscoe, according to the streets, mess with trannies. Been ever since the Wayne tour bus shooting. This is nothing new to me. But this is the information you all need to have when you're taking sides. You don't know the truth. A lot of this shit, and that's why I'm pushing. Pull them out the closet, down low. They tried to take over our city. And they pushed a lot of straight men, force by force, into that lifestyle. They got rid of them. Do your research. And that's why I keep telling you all are not real YouTubers. And that's why you don't go viral or you don't pop. There are real stories out here to tell. Being with another man is a violation to the streets, so-called. And I'm talking about being down low. I'm not talking about the alphabet community who have come out. But I am also talking about down low and some men, trans men from Georgia, who wants to claim the alphabet community but hate women because they can't be one. No, I'm not fucking with that toxic venom. I don't fuck with down low. And this is for educational purposes. YouTube, I'm a Southern woman, 60. This is my language. I speak to the community. It's not hate speech. It's not none of that. Because I voted love who you want to love out loud. I didn't understand this down low shit. And I didn't understand a man who keeps his penis but say he's a woman. Venom and toxic towards black women. I don't motherfucking play like that. You're not gonna get the right to love who you want to love and then backstab black women because you want to be one. And you are the one that's keeping your dick. No, nigga. Hell to the motherfucking no, nigga. You don't keep your dick and tell me you a motherfucking woman. And you got the nerve to cuss me? A real a lioness. You gonna get up on your motherfucking perch and roar like the lion you are, trying to bully, trying to intimidate. Why you ain't roaring when you in your fucking dress? BBLs, hating, spewing hate on black women. No, you gonna tamper. You gonna tamper your motherfucking ass down to a real lioness. You perpetrating, okay? I am talking about down low men and some trans black men from the South go around here hating on black women with a vengeance. This is closeted behavior. It's so bad, Christmas, we were still figuring it out, me and Draco. How you go through the moments. You just go through the moments. We, put our grievances on the table. But we kept thinking, no, this is not a thug and fanny scene. This is bigger than that. I'll be 60. And I said to him, you need to tell me, what are you? Are you a YN or OG? I know. You're not the young man now. I says, but this issue here, I don't see us being compatible. He said, I'm not a YN. And he said, I'm not an OG. I am an unk. I'm still growing. But from when you met me to the day, he said, you know I am understanding of the Atlanta streets that they were infiltrated by men who are down low and some transvestites. Okay? That would extort these men and force these men and blackmail these men in Atlanta. I can only talk about the southern, but it seems like it's all in Houston, Memphis, New York. Well, the home, Bambada, them came from New York. And what I'm understanding from this history lesson from my Draco is that Jim Jones, 6'9", brought that shit to Georgia. Nikki was in Georgia, Cardi in Georgia. Y'all need to stop. Georgia, when T.I. said he was king of the South, this is Mecca of black excellence. It really is. There's a freedom there. Ain't don't nobody bother Queen. My essence, I walk with royalty, wisdom, even YNs, aunts, and OGs. Respect Big Mama today. Queen. And the alphabet community loves Queen. I've embraced her. I embrace anybody with the love. But this hate, because you frustrated, because you got a secret and you want to stay in the closet, or you are transvestite and you got to be in secret with your download man, and you hating because he only wants a real woman on his arms. Don't bring that hate to Queen. Don't bring that hate to black women. What you do it to them? You will never be a woman in secret or in the open. And if you really want one. Why are you keeping your dick? Nigga. That's a part of who you are as a man. And you out here strong arming. That's all you doing. After you blackmail and extort, then you want a strong arm on your videotapes and all that shit. And then wants to talk shit to black women. No, hell to the motherfucker no. Especially not one my age. I can tell shit and all this ratchet shit. No, but no, you're not gonna talk to your elders. Cause you don't see ratchet. You don't hear ratchet. Come on, woman. Yeah, I know I'm rambling, but I'm trying to tie all this in. So, Atlanta is evolving, y'all. And we're doing it in open. We're not doing it like Jim Jones and 6ix9ine and all them did it. They took the whole shit down with them, the whole shit. Nipsey Hussle. They took the whole ship down with them when they took Nipsey. They didn't give a fuck. A unk. Now I know what a unk is. A unk is in transition. Go away from that life. They haven't quite made it across the bridge. Told you. The only way a lot of the greats were gunned down, taken down. But if you a punk, standing on man, I salute you. And for us to have that communication, I understand him. And watching 21 Savage and things. From the inside. Picture, he respected Trump's position as district attorney. 21 Savage. Because in Atlanta, everybody knows. If you get black women against you in any field you work in Atlanta, Mecca, black queens, they're trying to mend that relationship they lost because had a fucking dress. And the phone call revealed, no, our intuition was right. And his minions, and I don't consider the William minion. He sparked a revolution in Atlanta. Get back to your fucking roots. Get back to your fucking roots. Let all these executives and they weird thinking and Thug is trying, y'all. He's trying to tell you. He's trying to come in the South is in the black community. We have been this way for a long time. I am against anyone weaponizing their sexuality. Men in closets down low are weaponizing their sexuality. Some transvestites are weaponizing their sexuality. Hate speech against black women is rooted in something. You have a black mama, black sisters, black aunties, everything black about women. Where it's easily to persuade. Don't did it. How do you easily persuade a real man against a real woman? How do a man do that? I can understand a woman doing it because we want something in the extreme. And my argument is today, a man like Don D wants something in the extreme because it ain't normal. It is not normal. If you want this man attention, you ain't got to tear a woman down to get it. But when you tear a woman down to get a man's attention, that's a telltale sign. And I don't give a damn what you say. I respect gay men who have declared they're gay or bisexual. And I cannot respect a down low man or a man that is transitioning. He claims he's transitioning. He's a male bully who hates black women because his choice of who he wants to be with and love don't want to be seen with him. You'll never go around his family. Never. And until some transvestites accept that, in Atlanta, it's all on the table. Where this hate been coming from and why. And it has nothing to do with black women. This is their demons, their traumas. And it all played out on the national stage and on the social media stage for some of y'all. So I was actually given a vision of what a YN really is. I didn't know until I see Kevlo YNs. And yes, I can say at 27, he might have looked like that, but yeah. But when he met me at the gas station, he was getting away then from that life at 27 years old. Because Big Mama don't play. You got to be right to come up in here and be in here for 11 years, nigga. Ain't right. So men, it's time to grow up. Find out what you are following. Is it rooted in homosexuality? Is it rooted in that concept? Because again, I voted for men to love who they want to love, women to love who they want to love. I voted for that authentically. But it feels like I was deceived by down low men and some trans men who wants to be a woman and cannot be a woman and started bullying and flexing on real black women. No, nigga, not on my motherfucking. Not on my When you men who have these encounters by force or by experience, and you can't go battling with your sexuality. I see you. I see you. That's why you push out all this hate, destruction, chaos. Queen is protected. No, God is. This is for educational purposes. Is not to bully, bash, or harass anyone. Is to educate our community, the black community that's dealing with a lot of hidden secrets. This taking of our men by force, for me, is worse than the crack era. We haven't even healed from that. This issue that is leaking out very fast because black women didn't understand why we called all these names in your music. The transvestite or down low man is at the helm of these decisions. Come on, women. Come on. Oh, you, my dogs. My dogs. This is the algorithm of 2026. This must be fixed in the black community. Oh, next is yeah, even more.